Hey there, Safit. How are you doing? Oh, that's fine. I'm still dropping a follow because you never know. You never know. You may decide you want to do a stream at some point in time, and then that way, if I'm available, I can be like, bam, I'm there. God damn it! My mic's all the way across the room. That's probably really quiet. See, it wouldn't be a. Usually, that stuff involves me. I didn't go to your profile. I just clicked on your name and clicked follow. Cherokee probably saw that. There we go. Now I'm like not completely scuffed, just normal scuff. Remember, kids, coffee is love, coffee is life. So today we're starting on the Try Hard Art Swap piece. So we're gonna actually start with less painting and more very, very rough sketching. Uh, we're doing some planning today. Uh, nope. 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 Ah, there we go. Blank page. Okay. So, thing first, I need you. Get over here. And need you. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to reglue that. Damn it. I had that glued on there for a reason. I mean, no. I have to. I'll just reglue it. Basically, what I need to do right now. Not this playlist, but I do have that one on my daily driver list. I thoroughly enjoy that one. Actually, I know I'm being like indecisive with how I'm doing this, but there's reasons for that. All right, so I have a basic idea how tall I'm looking at. I think I want it to be that far above her head. Oh, it 100% is. Um, I actually didn't even think to add that one in for some stupid reason. Yeah. I'm gonna hold this here for a minute. I got the top to bottom worked. I mean, well, here, what we'll do. You know what? If you're gonna stay, I really don't care. I can paint you like that, and nothing is in the way. That's all that matters. Okay, actually, give me one moment, and yeah, no worries. God Hunter, and yeah, scale of the universe. Knocking shit over. Yeah, doesn't it? Okay, that one. Yeah, I can feel that. We will add it to the queue, and there we go. That is definitely no fun. This is the one that furthest across. Does it go across really? Oh, a little bit, not really actually. All right. Okay, there's that. Now, yeah, very much so. Now, when I said God Hunter is added to the queue, I set up a pretty long queue. There are a bunch of songs that I like, such as this one. And I'm like, I want to listen to that song. All right, so it's basically. Let's do this first. And you know what? Let's make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to need to grab an eraser. Like that. And there we go. there. There. Up there. One of them is out of alignment, but that's why I did 3. It's actually pretty in the way. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be template for plan spot for back piece number 1. And we'll say this is for back piece number 2. Probably not going to be perfect, but nice. That actually is a good spot for that. I need to get another metal ruler that I just use as a ruler, not as a thing to stick things to when I want to prime a bunch of things at once. You so love me some coffee. Okay, so I need to get an eraser. That'll just be one quick moment. This song is about killing demons on Mars. And yes, demons, not fucking whatever the movie said it was. I love using a fresh eraser. So nice. And things gonna like be done for fairly quickly. Okay, so I have 2 ideas that I'm looking at. The first one is, and this is going to be a very, 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 very bad drawing. We're going to have on this side here, up probably about that high, across kind of a doorway. I'm thinking this is going to be kind of like a city scene. So, like, above here have like an open sign. Now I'm debating on for like the open sign if I want to like kind of sculpt it as though, because like the idea is it's like a neon sign above the door. Which, I mean, that could look pretty cool. And I have some 24 gauge wire kicking around here somewhere. I actually recently refound it. So if I do go this route, I don't have to use my fucking vape coil wire. And then in the door, have like a window right here. Handle would be somewhere around here. It would be like one of those type handles rather than a knob. Damn! Holy shit. Thank you very much for that resub. How is everyone's favorite cat wizard today? Hey, Sharky, could you toss Kem a shout out, please? Um, and thank you. Oh, nice. So yeah, so window. Um, I think the outside of the building, I want to kind of go for brick. So we'll have like a foundation that comes up to about there, and then do 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 etc. going all the way up. And then same on this side here, and then she will be standing. Yeah, no worries. Do what you got to do, Monsieur. I will be here, and she will be standing like here-ish. Well, it'll be out from the wall a bit. Um, or actually, I could have her kind of standing like this. There we go. And then, like that way, like because I'm gonna need to. I'm regardless of what I do, I'm gonna need to focus on putting some stuff on the wall back here. But like, and I need to make some trash for the ground because this is meant to be kind of like a city, like inside of a city. I'm thinking like kind of in front of a bar. Actually, I will keep torso and legs because I'm going to need to use to deal with that as well. And then actually, I picked the proper height for the door too. That's perfect. Um, Option number 2. So this one, I'm thinking is like building outside of the safety of a city. Think the wastelands between the megacities in like the Judge Dredd universe, shit like that. Like that's kind of the idea that I'm thinking. So like dry, dusty, deserty. Any buildings that are standing are probably made out of wood. Um, and for this, I actually have a couple of things that I'm kicking around. One I just thought of. Do like saloon style doors, and kind of like in the middle. So like the Batwing doors, I think they're called. Pretty sure that's what they're called. I'm probably wrong. Um, but like door will probably be about the same height. It'd be a little bit bigger though. It would go out further. Up there. And then like that. Like that. Maybe do some slats in it. Going like that. One of the things that I was thinking of doing, because I have some pretty thick plexiglass. I think it's like 5 mil thick. I was thinking of backing whichever scene I do with the plexi. Then on the basically on the edges and on 3 edges and the back, like the side that's not going to be facing out this way. I was considering putting like essentially chrome paint so that it's reflective, and then getting a small LED strip that I could use, like kind of essentially use to light it up, to make it look like the light, or like there's light coming out of the window, kind of diffused light. I think that would be pretty cool looking. But yeah, so like this one, thinking she would be more centered. I also need to find, and this is going to sound morbid as fuck, but I don't care. I need to find some STLs for severed heads in 75mm scale. I don't want to dick around with scaling it up or scaling them up, because that's just a pain in my ass and something I just don't want to deal with. But like, because one of the things that I was thinking is essentially somewhere in whichever scene that I pick on the ground, they're just kind of having a severed head, just chilling. Just, just sitting there, a little pool of blood. Pretty sure there's got to be at least somebody as morbid as I am. So, but yeah, I'm thinking. And regardless, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna be probably working with my CNC on this. So like the background isn't gonna get dealt with probably until fucking. Yep. Hmm. Think I might go with the like option one, because I think the bricks will be easier to do, because the building I would have to do in a but yeah, so I think I'm gonna go with the cityscape option, like the city option. Okay, so this is 120mm. Not yet. And I'm still working through the queue that I had set up as I was starting stream. I think the last song I have on that is Vile Force of Darkness from the Dwarf Fortress soundtrack. No worries. I understand. And I appreciate you coming and hanging out. No worries. Okay, so there's that. Where is... Let's grab the tape. I think this width I actually like. I might go 100. Make it a little bit wider than that, because that's at about 90. Okay. Oh, fun. I did those both basically the same width. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Yeah. Um. That means that for this dimension, is going to be 100 as well. I want a nice square. Like, I want a nice square to work with. I know that's definitely not to scale, but yeah. So there's going to be a raised curb. So there's going to be a raised curb, and then the street. Um, Raised curb is going to be I go 60. So if I make that 60 and say 3 millimeters for that. And then doot, 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 doot. Um, so one of the things that I want to do with this is I want to kind of try and get everything out of one piece of material as much as possible, which I should actually be able to do because I have some plastic that I acquired from work. Yeah, acquired is the best way to put that. Um, that I could probably actually do this part out of. Wouldn't actually be all that difficult because I could find in the program I use for CNC. Uh, okay, so I'm gonna have to look up using a V-bit on plastic because I think that would be the easiest way to do the bricks, and I think the lines in the well, actually, I have that scoring bit, or like it's like a fine line bit that I got with my CNC. I could use that. That could fucking work. That actually might be the idea. Because really, I only want thin lines. I don't need anything too thick. And then for here, I'll just, you know, kind of grab my smallest zero flute and sink a couple of holes in so that I have have like reference points for the handles for the door, or for the handle for the door. The door itself is going to be a pain. I might actually want to cut the. Damn it! I'm going to have to do this in multiple pieces, no matter how I slice it. Because I don't know how well shaving down like semi-soft plastic will go. And be fucking loud and take a long ass time. Another option is I can try to design something in Blender and do it on my CNC. Or sorry, on my 3D printer, which that actually might be a better idea. Yeah, and then I can just cut out the plexi on the CNC to shape to go on the back. Yeah, that's how we'll do that. Okay. So, I have a plan. I just have to make sure I fucking stick to it. And don't fuck it up this year. I was very disappointed last year when I fucked up my try hard piece. Like, I learned from it, which is the point, but I'm still disappointed in myself that I fucked it up. Okay, so we need paper towel. And I have a put 'em at my foot. Oh yeah, I also have a new channel point redeemed, by the way. I don't know if anybody has noticed. Well, I'm sure Sharky may have noticed because, you know, he fucks around with channel points on occasion. But I think he's still AFK. Yeah, I think he's still lurkies. Textured fingertips. Ooh, I got fancy gloves this time. I really hope these are the right size for my hand. I'm glad I picked right. Okay. So, okay. So everything is going to be primed in black because I haven't gone out to get titanium white to mix up my gray. But that's fine. I can bring it back from that. I just need this for the prime. Um, okay.
And actually, I kind of like this because this will also let me set my shadows while I'm going too. It's like for underneath clothing where I may not want to paint, I can just be like, oh, it's shadowed. You wouldn't see it anyway. Ah, you're just setting a hole. Ah, get back up here. Cat, awesome. I love you. You're also kind of annoying. I think I might do the sword blade block too, because that's I don't know. That's kind of a shtick that I really like. Is like the sword where most of the blade is black except for the edge. Ah, you fucking non-drawing asshole. Asshole. Fine. Be that way. One of the reasons why I have gloves for this. You know what? That works. Yeah. Did not mean to boop the camera. That was not my intent. Need to paint the bottoms. There we go. Damn it. I added more than I needed. Can set right there for a minute. Okay, so it is spraying. It's just not emptying very quickly. Actually, let's do this. Ooh. Looks like there might be something like that in there. That's not a good sign. Hold up. Didn't you hear what I said? I said hold up. Okay, there's that. Airbrush cleaner. Time to do some work. Give this a soak for a momento. Okay. I can probably. Yeah. That'll work. That'll work. I can make that work. That's not a problem. And back there you go. All right. Should be enough time to soak a bit. And it's just going to get run through. That's that. Oh, wow. There's still a bunch in there. You're just going to get poured out. Okay. Now. Okay. There is that. That's been cleaned out. Hopefully I cleaned it well enough that it's not going to cause an issue. Though, with my history with cleaning that thing, probably not the case. Oh. Not like the feeling of nitrile gloves. No, sir. Don't like it. Okay. You go over there. That's the one that goes. Okay. So. Let's start with the backpack. So the main color scheme I'm going to be using for the jacket, it's going to be red with the trim being black. The skirt is going to be black with the like between the pleats, like black with white is going to be black and white. Um, the blouse, kind of want to do white, and then the bow tie she has red. I think that might be a good way of doing it, but I don't know. I think there might be too much white with how I'm thinking. But the backpack here, I think what I want to do is to the woman's greedy cut chip in tow. Soon may the woman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Even more the time went slack and tight once more. We're only four and still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Yeah, so this top part, yeah, is going to be brown. The bottom, I think I'm going to go over it with black. And then the straps are going to be... I mean, I could do the straps brown as well. And then the little clippy buckle thing's black. That would make sense. And do like that little dangly bit as brown. That would actually add some interest. Maybe the center square there is black. Yeah, that's how I'll do that. Because that's going to add a little bit of interest. It will be seen at least somewhat with like kind of how I'm planning on having her angled. I'm also debating on whether or not I want to magnetize her to the piece. That's more for shipping concerns than anything else. Because if I magnetize her to the piece, I can just kind of have her separate and bubble wrapped. Which, depending on where it ends up getting sent, might be a good idea. Because, I mean, I'm going to do my damnedest to make sure it's, correctly and properly, sufficiently packaged, but fucking mail systems around the world all suck. Okay. So now, I'm starting with a desaturated brown. Do I want to go with the sepia and then go over it with the brown ink, or do I want to go brown and then go over... you know what, fuck it. We're going to go sepia, and then we're going to possibly go over it with the umber ink. Probably go over it with the umber. Who am I fucking kidding? I know how I work. I know how I do things. You are a bratty cat. You know that? Yeah, one should be fine for now. That's going to be a good brown base. And then I'll do the brown ink over top, the umber ink over top of this. And it should give it kind of a leathery look. Especially once it's varnished at the end. Did I catch it? Maybe. I might have caught it. Ooh, I'm curious, actually. Okay. I'm at 72,000. We are going to start. Yeah, we'll go with a 1. Pardon me. Wow. You haven't spent any money in a while. Yay! We both caught it. Do those with the brown as well. There is definitely going to be a little bit of overpaint that I'm going to have to deal with, but like, that fucking happens. Okay. So I think there's probably going to be a couple of streams where I am muddling through Blender um, in the very near future. I hope you're prepared for that. Ooh, and if I do that, I can actually get a little bit more complex too. Rather than going with the CNC, because I'm not good with my CNC. Um, I have not practiced with it and fucked around with it anywhere near as much as I would like to. It's just so loud, and there's a lot of cleanup. And I live in an apartment building, and I don't want to disturb my neighbors. 100% sure how far back that goes, so we're just gonna kind of come back this way a bit. Yeah, we'll do that. That way there's not going to be any spot in the back where it will be seen. That part doesn't necessarily have to be done as well. It's just the front part here needs to look good. This is the part that will be seen. The back part isn't going to be seen, so it can be a little ugly. There we go. Start. The other part that I'm kind of dreading is the skin tone. Because I don't know exactly what skin tone I want to use. Like the model itself, like the character has a Japanese name. I kind of want to do that, but I have like zero experience painting anything other than fantasy Caucasian skin tones in various degrees of Caucasian. Like I understand it's a weakness. Red and Vault. Mars Black. There we go. You know, when I set up the new channel point redeem, I was half expecting to be pestered with it every few minutes. I need this. Guess what, Miss Press? You get exactly 2 treats. Okay, 1 second. I gotta grab the treats. Ooh, yes, you know.
Aw, look. It just wants some lovin's. Go pet it.
Okay, first, I gotta dodge where the cat is standing. Then, oh, you get some lovin's. Hmm? Come on. You can get it. There's treat the first. Come on. There's treat the second. 2 treats for the puddums. Where am I going to put this where she's not going to pester it? And I have room for it. I guess right there I'll have to do. Yep, you got that. That's all you're getting. Yep, that's all you're getting. You're only getting 2 treats. You're my good girl. Yes, you are. There, Sharky. Now you have a second way to spoil my cat from a distance. Does that make you happy? Well, technically, everyone has a way to spoil my cat from a distance. Get that mixed together. But I did put a timer on it because she's fat enough as it is. And if I just kept feeding her treats, she would keep eating them. Like, Trouble is large and in charge. Well, large and thinks she's in charge, I should say. She is under the belief that she runs things. Okay. I have to hit one thing I hate about doing fiddly shit. Actually, I'm gonna have to hit up this again with the beigey brown, the khaki. done. That's on that wasn't the best, but thankfully that's a spot that won't really be seen at all. A little bit back. That way, again, you can kind of look from the side and you won't see anything that's out of place, as it were. However, I do need to switch brushes. I need a smaller brush. Yeah, we'll go 00. Do a couple things here first. Oh. And there we go. Okay. And I have to hit that. Ah! Stupid overpainting. How dare you happen to me? Let's hide our crimes. That's situated. That's situated. Probably have to do some fixing, but that should be fine for the now. Okay, so now what I need this away. No. We go with the one. Nice. Well, I appreciate you coming to hang out for a bit again. As you can see, I'm starting to paint a backpack. Now, what I need is this a little bit. I have a better one to use. That one. Oh, hi, Miss Press. Right down at my feet. Totems is right down at my feet. Oh, yes. You got some scritchins. Oh, right there and right there. Yes. Totems got the scritchins. Okay, so now what we're going to do to make the beige part there look a little bit more leathery. That's fine. I mean, kind of see it. It, it's that whole like bullshit that bullshit habit that our brains have for putting a face on things that don't have a face. Yeah, that's gonna work nicely. Yes, I did. It will probably end up going on my, at the very least, my daily driver list. Possibly on here as well. You know, since that one is a collaborative playlist, I should share that on my Discord and like pin it if I haven't shared it already. See what sort of weird shit the community decides to throw on there. Yeah, oh yeah. Like I said, it was a decent song. I liked it. Oh yeah, it's on random now. That actually fucking sells rather well as a, like, obviously it's still wet, so it's shinier than it would be, but like that actually sells really well as one of those like canvas top backpacks. If I do say so myself. And I do. Accelerate. Skybreak. Okay. Give me a moment. Actually, I wonder. I'm gonna try something. Can I put that in queue from my phone? It's whoops. So we'll go search. We'll go. Oh, nice. Accelerate. Huh? Add to queue. Ah, oh, what the hell? Hold on. Hold on a minute. I guess I might have to do it from my computer. Yes. I was hoping I could cheese that. That thingy there. Go to add to queue. No worries. I 100% get that. My fingers don't fing properly on my phone a lot of the time myself, so and that's a Simpsons reference if anybody doesn't get it. Like a Simpsons reference from when the Simpsons was still good. They call them fingers, man, but I've never seen them fing. Oh, there they go. If it's the Rainbow Road music, I'm gonna throw something. No, I kid. As much as I hated that track when playing Mario Kart as a kid. Now, go with a green shirt? No worries. I was kidding more than anything. Well, I was kidding about the song, not about me disliking Rainbow Road. That track was always my fucking bane. Because back when I played Mario Kart a lot, I couldn't drive straight. I'd always go off the side and hit the walls. And as everybody knows who's played Mario Kart, Rainbow Road don't have no fucking walls. Where we're going, we don't need no walls. Yes, yes, we do. We really do. Oh, I need to clean this before I use it to mix. This brush cleaner. Oh, yeah. Hey. Hey, yo. I think I have one of those. Don't I? Yeah, I have one of those. Oh, wow. There is a lot of paint still in this one. Nice. I can definitely see the or see. I can definitely hear the influence. Hey, looks like it's almost clean. That should be good enough. Okay. There's that. That goes there. There's a cat right behind my heel. You know what? I have a two. Or two. I'll use the two. Pardon me. Okay. Brothers not telling not to talk for earlier generation goes on all this shit and haven't been young since teenagers. Holy shit. You haven't been young since the younger generation used pagers. They're trying to say you're as old as I am. Because I was 100% young before cell phones. Yeah, see, I'm turning 43 this year. Hey, there's nothing wrong. Like the old Nokias, there is nothing wrong with having one of those. Those things were durable as fuck. Like, you can fucking throw a Nokia at a wall and it will still work. Hell, you could throw a Nokia at a wall, like the old Nokia bricks anyway. You could throw one of them at a wall and you will probably damage the wall before you damage the phone. Yeah, it's doing the pocket. Red. Okay. That's fair. Red that I'm doing here is ridiculously easy to color match. Hey, I'm not here to kink shame. We don't do that around here. Yeah, I can honestly say I'm not. Don't think I've heard that one. Bag does Bag does not sit square on her back, and that's gonna fucking bug me. Oh, nice. I have like I'm 99% sure I've probably heard it then. I just didn't put two and two together. Okay. No. Yeah. Hey there, Kate. How are you doing? I am currently painting a jacket. Yeah, I definitely need to get this layered properly so that the black doesn't really show through, but I'm probably gonna have to like actually wait for it to dry before I can do the second layer proper like. Probably just move and paint more than anything right now. But so for anybody who is curious what the THAS stands for, that stands for Try Hard Art Swap. So this piece I'm going to be basically working on. Well, I'm choosing composition to improve on and try and learn more about, like scene composition. So like that's why for anybody who was here at the time, the first like 20 minutes of my stream was just me planning out how like what I want to do for the background and the scene. Um but yeah, so I'm doing scene composition mainly with this. That's the thing that I'm mostly going to be focusing on. Um Well, and like that's the thing, and especially when thank you very much for dropping that shout out, Sharky. Especially when you're looking at and doing like dioramas and stuff like that. Yeah, nobody talks about how to compose the scene or, what to do, what things to think about and things like that. There's a lot of like light direction, depending on who you talk to, like and that comes up a lot when you're looking at things like TMM and stuff like that. Or sorry, NMM, not TMM. Well, even TMM a little bit too. But yeah, like so with this, the scene that I'm basically going to be trying to well, and like yeah, that's the thing is like it's one of those things that everybody, at least subconsciously pays attention to it a little bit because you see a lot of people who have really decent composition for like their dioramas and stuff like that and the scenes that they create, but it's one of those things that it's everybody assumes that it's like just a natural thing that you pick up, but I mean like it's one of those things that yeah, more people should talk about and go over because it is even doing like just doing minis and like doing stuff for the tabletop. It's kind of important because it can help like inform your basing choices and stuff like that. And, doing stuff like having consistent basing across your whole army. Like, how do you want to do that? What sort of terrain do you want them to look like they're walking through? Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. Like, one of the things with me is my biggest, like, the biggest thing that I look at when I'm doing well, really anything as far as miniature painting, be it, doing the diorama and scene or whatever, I'm, I'm looking at it and trying to essentially sell what I'm doing, for lack of a better term. And like looking for the best ways to sell that. And composition is one of like composing your scene correctly and creating that scene and crafting that and whatnot is one of those things that it it really brings everything together and sells what you're trying to do. Because if you compose the scene right, you know, it it looks natural. It looks like the mini, or the model. You know, after like 75 millimeters, there are less minis and more models. Um, Pardon me. Like it looks like it makes it easier for everything to look like it all belongs together. Yes, 100%. And you know what? Honestly, I've been bad for it as well. Um, like essentially kind of trying to rush things and stuff like that. Like I think everybody does it from time to time. But I have like so the Try Hard Art Swap officially starts in April and it goes till the middle of July. So I have April, May, June, and like half of July. Oh, there's that. Like, there's the whole wanting to see the end product. There's also the I want to move on to my next project with me. That's one that is a big one. I do not know who I'm swapping with. So the way that we do it, and this is done in JT Starco 4's community, um, is all the names get put into a hat, or rather a program on the internet, like a webpage on the internet, and like essentially the the first person will send their mini to the second person, who will send their mini to the third person, and so on and so forth until everybody who's swapping essentially goes down the line and wraps back around to one. Oh, 100%. Like honestly, like the thing that stops me from holding something like that within my community is at least a quarter of my community is overseas from me. There's at least two people that stop by the channel who are in Australia. There's numerous people in Europe. There's a few people in Great Britain that pop in. Um I think they all just follow Sharky to whomever he's watching at that point in time. It's all Sharky's fault. Click on the emote thingy. Okay. So yeah, I think we're gonna start winding down for the night. Um, we've started painting, which is a good thing. The sword is gonna be interesting to paint. The helmet's actually gonna be really fucking fun. Like, this is going to be fun to paint. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it. I know there's going to be some TMM. Hmm. You know, I think what I'm going to do is the helmet's going to be primarily black. The straps are going to be red. Trim is going to be TMM. Yeah. And same with like some of the nodules sticking out, like the earpieces and stuff like that. Um the hair, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna do that in a couple of layers of Payne's gray rather than straight black. That way it'll kind of give it a little bit of a blue. Because that's basically what Payne's gray is. It's a gray made with black and blue. I'm gonna have to do some research on flesh tones because I want to take a look and see what I need to do to paint a believable Japanese flesh tone. Like what colors I would need to do it to make it so that it's reasonable looking. What we're gonna do though for right now is we're gonna hit that button there. Grab that. Grab that. We're gonna grab the microphone. And we are gonna come cuddle over here on the couch. Well, that is the goal. Is I want it to look spectacular, so whoever gets it will be like, "Damn, I got this awesome piece of magical hack art." We're gonna stop the YouTube stream here.